What's going on, guys? Wyatt here, as usual. And I was just thinking in my head and thought I would do a video. It's usually how it goes. When I'm feeling inspired, I'll do one of these. Now, the question is, this is going to be a very simplified video. Obviously, there's a lot of nuances and stuff in this, but these are pretty much, I guess, the three ways that you're going to make money in construction. Okay, like good money to brag about. Pretty much, you're either going to be very specialized and very expensive. You are going to do a lot of volume, or you are going to do a lot of square footage and large jobs. Okay, those are pretty much the three ways that you're going to make money, and you have to kind of figure out which type of guy you are. With the sheds that I do, very volume based. I make my money by banging sheds out, right? Prefab system, all that. But I'm also caught into it a little bit because, these are higher end clients. These aren't like tough sheds. These are very, very high end sheds, right? We're starting at like 30 grand for a shed. So I am tied a little bit into doing specialty work, like doing very nice work. But I'm able to combine those two because of the prefab system. If it wasn't because of the prefab system and the panelized system and how fast it goes up, I would not be able to take my time and spend my time being very specialized, making everything very flat, you know what I mean, stuff like that. But I am very sought after and I am very expensive for that reason. So not only am I making money right now on the volume of sheds, but I'm making money on being more of an artist than a contractor, if that makes sense, in certain things. So if I'm not doing the prefab system, I'm in that niche of being very specialized and being very expensive. Okay? I'm doing a bathroom right now. It's probably going to be one of the last bathrooms I ever do, just because I want to start enjoying life more and letting the business do its thing. But just for me alone, the labor on that for me alone is $12,000. Okay, and probably going to be working on it for about a month and a half. Okay, but you see what I mean, right? If I did a bathroom a month and made 12 grand off of my labor alone, we're making bank. We're making money, right? So I could stay very specialized, do 10 to 12 bathrooms a year, and make 12 to 20 grand each bathroom. And that would be my niche. That would be my specialty, right? I'm not going to do commercial jobs. I'm not going to do any of that. I'm going to do specialized residential bathrooms, tile, etc. That would be one niche. The sheds, very volume based. First year I did 10, second year I did 15. This year we're ending 2025, I did 25. Okay, 2026 I want to do 30 plus. I'm hoping to hit 40 sheds in a year. Okay, because that's how I make money on volume. Now the other thing I could do is like large square footage. So doing drywall for an entire warehouse, doing a 10,000 square foot concrete slab, stuff like that. The larger that job is, the more premium you're going to be able to put on it, and the more pretty much fees you're going to be able to hide in that bid because it's such a big project. Okay? And big projects are pains in the ass. That's why people make a lot of money on big projects, because they're a pain in the fucking ass. Okay? If something's a big pain in the ass, it comes with a premium. Okay? It's a pain in the ass to get a lot of volume going, right? You got to be on it. You got to be on the phone, a lot of calls, all this stuff. You got to be moving. Okay? Stuff gets tough. It's a pain in the ass. Being very specialized, making sure everything's very perfect. It's a pain in the ass. So you got a premium on it. Okay? Those are the three ways to make money in construction. Being very specialized, trying to reach perfection, being very artistic with what you do, doing a lot of volume, or doing a lot of square footage. Okay? That's where you're going to be in the money. That's why people do tract housing. That's why people frame 500 houses in a neighborhood. because they're going to make a bunch of money off of that. Okay? So those are the 3 ways you do it. Now, again, like I said, there's more things to do in business, set up your business and get your payroll going, all that stuff. Those are little things. But got to figure out, you're going to be specialized, you're going to do a lot of volume, or you're going to do a lot of square footage. Figure that out, plus your trade, and then get after it, baby.